Hey guys, Rusty here, and I was just chilling playing some Hades when suddenly I saw that Blizzard has put out the patch 9.1.5 development update. I'm excited. Everything here looks good. We are going to go through this together. This is kind of just a quick video, so I'm just going to put out some background footage. If you want to play this in the background, you don't want to watch, that's fine. I will leave all the articles, the article linked down below for you guys with the posts and stuff. And yeah, let's just get right into it. First things first, the PTR is going to be going live sometime next week. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday if I had to guess, but PTR is coming soon with all this stuff. Now, the two big major updates in my opinion, let's go over these first. The first one being, guys, we're finally getting what we've been asking for since Shadowlands beta. Covenants! We can switch freely! Thank you, Tyrion Forging Blizzard Hand the God. We've been asking for this since beta though, Blizzard, so please, let's do a little bit better at this in the future if players ask for something. Like most of the player base has suggested this. But let's just go over how this is going to work as what we know so far. Essentially, once you reach max renown, you will be able to just freely swap your Covenant. That's including your Covenant abilities, your soulbinds, and conduits. And really important here too, this is also including the cosmetic stuff. That's huge. This is going to be huge for collection gameplay people out there, and there are a lot of people that love collecting all these cosmetics. I'm actually willing to bet most of the player base loves collecting these cosmetics. Like, this is huge. This is a lot of content for players that you'll be able to do. The only thing I'm a little worried about is the fact that you have to be max renown in order to do this. And I think the way the timings work with the time gating is that you won't be able to do this until some point in October. I think that's a little crappy. I hope they change it to something like maybe 40 renown or 60 renown, something like that. Essentially, like, once the patch goes live, you should be able to freely swap your Covenants. That's how it should be, in my opinion. Worst case scenario, though, we have to be max renown, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, at the very least, we're going to be able to switch our Covenants. Again, though, guys, this is something that should have been in at Shadowlands launch. I really hope Blizzard does not make the same mistakes that they made for the past, almost 4 or 5 years now in the next expansion. So, let's go over to the next major piece of content, if you want to call it content, I guess an update, and patch 9.1.5. Conduit energy? They fucking Control-Alt-Deleted it. It's gone, thrown in the trash where it belongs, should have never existed in the game. Conduit energy just gone. Screw it. Let's not, I'm not even going to touch on it. We should have been in at launch again. Same thing with the Covenant swapping. It's gone, though. Don't have to worry about it anymore. By the way, sorry if I'm talking loud. I'm freaking excited here. Alright, Conduit energy is gone. This is really good for the people that actually engage with the system, mainly the Mythic Raiders and high-rated PvPers, or people that do, like, all and spec swapping gameplay. Essentially, people that were getting capped on Conduit energy. Most people don't care, though, but personally for me, this is really, really good. This should have been in since launch, but good. So those are the two major pieces of, I guess, updates, I don't even want to call them content, that are coming in patch 9.1.5. Again, I really feel like the cosmetic side of Covenant swapping is really big, bigger than people are probably thinking. That is a lot of gameplay that people are going to be able to do. Unfortunately, that gameplay is still mostly locked behind just really anima grinding, which is, it's kind of a problem in itself, but I mean, at least we'll be able to grind out some cosmetics and have some stuff to work towards. So, let's move on. Next thing that's coming in the patch is going to be, obviously we've known this for a while, new character customizations for your Lightforged Draenei, your Void Elves, and also what's the other one, the Nightborn. I think more customization is almost never bad. There's obviously real good stuff. This is all the art team stuff. Art team kills it every time. I'm glad they listen to player feedback here and are doing this, because remember, they're originally not going to do any more until another expansion. I'm glad they're doing this now, though, so that's awesome. Now, the third major piece of content that's coming in 9.1.5, in my opinion, Legion Timewalking. Of course, you'll have the regular Mythic dungeons that you'll be able to do, but guess what? They're not just doing regular Legion dungeons. They're also bringing in Legion Mythic Plus dungeons. See, this is something I thought of in my head that they could do, but I was like, Blizzard's not going to do something crazy like that. And here they are, they're bringing back Legion Mythic Plus during the Legion Timewalking event. That's freaking awesome. In my opinion, Legion had the best dungeons during the Timewalking, or not the Timewalking, during the Mythic Plus era. Maybe it's because the Mythic Plus was new, but I really feel like Legion Mythic Plus was probably the best out of all the dungeons. I feel like once they actually started designing dungeons around Mythic Plus during BFA and Shadowlands, that's when they got a little bit boring, in my opinion. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm really curious what they'll do, how to incentivize actually pushing keys in Legion Mythic Plus. I really hope the gear is worth it. In my opinion, the gear should honestly just be usable. Like, actually, like, good gear. I'm talking, like, heroic Sanctum of Domination item level at the bare minimum. If you even push... I don't know. As again, I'm trying to think of this off the top of my head. I don't know if they should be mythic item level quality. Maybe we do something with the vault. The point being, I want there to be motivation to actually push high Legion Mythic Plus keys during the Time Walking event. Whether it be a mount, gear, transmog, I really hope there's a reason to push those high keys. Now, those are the major pieces coming so far, but there's obviously a bunch of small stuff that's also pretty big that we need to go over. First one being, you're going to be able to skip the Maw introduction. Awesome, been asking for this for a while, so if you're leveling alts, you will no longer have to do the Maw intro if you do not want to. Another thing we've known for a while is that they are bringing in Island Expedition solo queuing, so again, for all you collection gameplay people out there, if you want to solo queue islands and pull 5 mobs at a time because of the AoE cap, you will be able to do that. Delete the AoE cap, delete the AoE cap. Hey Blizzard, by the way, delete the AoE cap. Let's move on. Now, obviously, they're also going to be improving talents and abilities and their Covenant stuff, so like tuning and stuff. Another big win of the Covenant swapping thing is that essentially it'll make it easier for Blizzard to tune the Covenant abilities since there's no restrictions. So if one ability is better than the other, it's not a pain to swap to the other. This will make it much, much easier for Blizzard to tune abilities. That's really good. Definitely a W here. Allied race unlocks are going to make it a little bit easier for the Colterians, Mechagnomes, Dark Iron Dwarves. Apparently they had a dungeon they had to do. I don't remember that. I guess they did. You're going to be able to skip that. So that's nice. Some additional travel points in the Maw. Awesome. Remote anima turn-ins. This is actually really, really nice. So right now in the game, in order to turn in your anima items, you have to go all the way back to your Covenant Sanctum, which is really just annoying. So if you complete a certain quest or some quests with Archivist or Seer in Korthia, you will be able to turn in your anima in Korthia as well. This is really good, but another thing I would really suggest Blizzard to do is remove the anima cap, because if you're capped on anima, you can't turn in your anima anyways, and your bags get even more full as they are, as well as your bank. So please, Blizzard, I know they added a thing in where you can purchase like Quartzite crystals with them, but really, they should just remove the anima cap. I think that would just solve the issue completely. Maybe there's a technical issue preventing that, but I hope they look into it. Now, Transmog Linking. So the way this is going to work is essentially you make an outfit in the Transmog section, you link in a chat, people could see that. Now, there were add-ons like Mogit that could do this. It's something I never thought about adding to the game, but this is a really good change, or something they're adding. I like this. This is awesome. So you could show your Transmog with your friends. Amazing. So there's a bunch of alt leveling improvements coming as well. Obviously, they're going to add the additional ranks of heirlooms, which is what they usually do in these 0.5 patches. But more importantly, they're going to be improving Threads of Fate, which is very good, because right now Threads of Fate is essentially a waste of time. It's essentially faster to do the regular questing at the end. Now, they're also going to add leveling to Torghast. This is something players have been asking for since, I think, beta, pretty much for a while though, right? So I'm glad they're finally adding this. This is awesome, right? This is really good. Additional ways to level is really, really cool, so you're not just doing the same boring campaign the entire time. Now, also for alts, it's not on the official post on the website, but on Twitter, essentially what's coming for alts is you're going to be able to skip the Covenant campaign for alts. Again, really amazing. Improving alt gameplay is very, very important. It's basically just more content. Absolutely love this. Good job, Blizzard. So they're also changing how PvP gear scales, lower level PvP gear. So if that's something you care about, awesome, there you go. I really don't care too much about that. Now, rune carving recipes. Two things with this. The first one here, as you can see on the post, is they're going to be increasing the drop chance of dungeon drop recipes to 100%. That's awesome for alts and players coming to the game. Amazing. Now, on Twitter here, they have another very important change coming for legendary items. Legendary item recycling. That's all that is on the development update there. I'm assuming what that means is if you have legendary and you want the soul ash back, you're going to be able to scrap it. Should have been here with patch 9.1 when they introduced the domination socket and we had to recraft all our legendaries. Wow! Oh my god. Please, Blizzard, you got to make these changes sooner, guys. You really do. It's important. All this could have been avoided, but at the very least, it's coming now. So I'll take that over. It's just not changing at all. Now, the final thing for the post on their official website, something that'll make me very happy for all you solo people out there, Battle for Azeroth Legacy Loot Mode is activated in patch 9.15. Essentially meaning transmog for farming dungeons and old Battle for Azeroth raids will be much easier. Obviously, they're still going to be very difficult to solo right now. You can barely get through Uldir. BOD is pretty much out of the question. But for the players that you can do that with, This is good for them. I'm glad there is zero downside to this. This should have been in on Shadowlands launch, in my opinion. Because let's be real, BFA dungeons are pretty easy, so you can farm out those transmogs there for most people. Obviously, the raids are going to be very hard to solo, but there's no reason to not have this activated for the people that are able to solo this, even as small as it is. In my opinion, there is zero effect, like zero negative effect to the game to having this on. I'm very glad this is coming now, although I would have definitely turned it on much earlier. Now, that'll do it for the changes they posted on their website. However, there's some additional ones on Twitter right here. Obviously, went over the legendary item recycling already. That's awesome. They're obviously coming out with new toys, mounts, and travel forms. Again, amazing. Obviously, new stuff to collect. That's really good. Hopefully, the mounts are not just a million different reskins. There's actually some unique mounts coming in. There's also going to be reporting improvements. Now, obviously, this is good. I feel like it's really simple too. I mean, like the bots, like the botting situation and the group finder situation with all the carry groups being posted is absurd. Like it's disgusting and shameful right now. It is so obvious. The bots, ban them. Get rid of the groups posting in the group finder for carries. I'm not saying they should ban carries. I actually like carries, but they should not be posted in the group finder like that at the level they are. It is crazy. Even after making the level 60 change where you can only post in the group finder, if you're level 60, it's absurd the amount of carry groups in there right now. So hopefully the reporting improvements help with that. I doubt it, but we'll see. And I'm sure it'll help with people that are being bukyaks, right? If you're just being like a bitch and you're harassing people, a dick, then this will hopefully improve that situation. But yeah, this is good. I think reporting improvements are good. So that's pretty much it for what Blizzard posted so far. They did also say this is not all. There is more to come. How much more, we'll have to wait and see. There's a couple things I still want to see. The one thing that worried me that they didn't say now, because I feel like they would have if they were doing it, because it's a big piece of content, is the Brawlers Guild. I really do hope they put the Brawlers Guild in this patch. Again, amazing content right there. I really hope the Brawlers Guild does come in this patch. Hopefully that will come. I'm curious what else they have to announce, though. Maybe they'll remove the AoE cap. Maybe they'll remove the AoE cap. You want to know something less likely that I'm hoping for?
Guild Master Loot.
A man could dream, right? But that's pretty much it, guys. That's everything Blizzard has posted so far as I can tell. Again, I just want to make a quick video, pretty much a bit of a scuff video. I'll probably even do a scuff thumbnail just to get this out. I'm excited for this. Again, I will say, well, all these changes are nice. I'm glad they're coming in. They should have been in since Shadowlands launch. And I genuinely think it is unacceptable for this to continue in the future. Like, if this happens in the next expansion, I'm convinced WoW will pretty much, I don't think die is the right word, but it'll suffer even more irreparable harm, and it'll get even worse than it is right now. Blizzard needs to listen to their players, their player feedback, and they need to put this stuff in at the launch of an expansion. We need to stop playing this paid beta and accepting this paid beta BS. And also, there's no reason for Blizzard, if they need to make changes, to wait for these 0.5 patches. I think it's unacceptable and for us to have to wait almost a year for these changes to come in. If something is broken, if something is not working, if something is crap, hotfix that. Fix it. That is your responsibility to us as paying customers. Fix your crap. Stop waiting for these 0.5 patches. But I'm glad this is coming in now. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're excited for the patch, just as excited for the patch as me. Let me know what you guys want to see in the patch down below. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you dislike. Let me know in the comments. Like the video if you liked it. Sub to the channel if you like the content. Halo 3 is the best Halo, and that is a fact. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.